The world lost a legend when Bob Marley passed away in 1981, but what many don't realize is that his death was caused by a disease that affects millions of people each year. Melanoma, a type of skin cancer, claimed Marley's life at the young age of 36, leaving behind a musical legacy that still resonates with people around the world today. Despite his immense talent and worldwide fame, Marley was not immune to the dangers of this deadly disease. As we delve into the story of his life and death, we will explore the devastating impact of melanoma on his health and legacy, and the lessons we can learn from his tragic loss. Bob Marley is widely regarded as one of the most influential musicians of the 20th century. Born in Jamaica in 1945, Marley began his musical career in the 1960s as a member of the Wailers. The group's unique blend of reggae and ska quickly gained popularity, and Marley soon became a leading voice in the genre. Throughout his career, Marley used his music to promote peace, love, and social justice, and his songs continue to inspire people around the world to this day. Despite his success, Marley's life was not without its challenges. In 1977, he was diagnosed with malignant melanoma, a type of skin cancer that can be deadly if not treated early. Despite undergoing several surgeries to remove the cancerous cells, the disease eventually spread to his brain and lungs, and Marley passed away on May 11, 1981 at the age of just 36. Melanoma is a cancer that develops in the cells that produce pigment in the skin, called melanocyte. It is usually caused by exposure to ultraviolet radiation from the sun or tanning beds, which can damage the DNA in these cells and cause them to mutate and multiply uncontrollably. Melanoma can occur anywhere on the body, but it is most commonly found on areas that are regularly exposed to the sun, such as the face, neck, arms, and legs. Bob Marley's battle with melanoma began in 1977, when he discovered a small dark spot on his big toe. At the time, he was living in London and had been playing soccer regularly, which may have contributed to his increased risk of developing melanoma on his toe. Marley's battle with cancer was made all the more difficult by his faith. As a devout Rastafarian, Marley believed that it was a sign of his Rastafarian faith, and in the healing power of natural remedies, and was hesitant to undergo traditional medical treatments like chemotherapy. Instead, he turned to alternative therapies like herbs and meditation, which may have delayed his recovery and allowed the cancer to spread more quickly. Unfortunately, Marley's melanoma continued to grow and spread, eventually reaching his lungs and brain. By the time he sought medical treatment, it was too late to cure the cancer. Marley died in Miami, Florida, where he had traveled to receive treatment for his illness. One of the lessons that we can learn from Bob Marley's battle with melanoma is the importance of early detection and treatment. Melanoma is one of the most deadly forms of skin cancer, but it is also curable if caught early. Regular skin exams, especially for people with a family history of melanoma or other risk factors, can help detect melanoma in its early stages when it is still treatable. Another lesson we can learn from Marley's experience is the danger of delaying or refusing medical treatment. While natural remedies and spiritual healing can be helpful complements to medical treatment, they are not a substitute for evidence-based medicine. Delays in seeking medical care can allow cancer to spread and become more difficult to treat, ultimately reducing a person's chances of survival. It is a common misconception that people with dark skin are not at risk for skin cancer because they have more melanin, which provides some protection against UV radiation. However, while it is true that melanin can provide some protection against UV radiation, it is not enough to completely prevent skin cancer. In fact, people with darker skin are often diagnosed with skin cancer at a later stage, when it is more difficult to treat. In Bob Marley's case, He had a darker skin tone and developed a melanoma on his toe, an area that is not usually exposed to the sun. This highlights the fact that skin cancer can occur anywhere on the body, and that people with darker skin tones should also be vigilant about monitoring their skin for changes and getting regular skin exams. Bob Marley's battle with melanoma highlights the importance of sun protection and avoiding UV radiation. Sun exposure is the most preventable risk factor for melanoma, and taking steps to protect yourself from the sun, such as wearing protective clothing, staying in the shade, and using sunscreen, can significantly reduce your risk of developing this deadly disease. Despite his untimely death, Marley's legacy lives on. His music continues to inspire new generations of fans, and his message of peace and love remains as relevant today as it was when he first began his career. And while his death from melanoma is a tragic reminder of the importance of early detection and treatment, it also serves as a testament to Marley's unwavering commitment to his beliefs, even in the face of adversity.